crack a beer, lower your standards, and let's talk nonsense. Welcome to episode 326 of Flights,
Football.
and anything else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you, bud? Yeah.
Almost like it was a Thursday.
Yeah.
But it's Wednesday.
It is.
So I'm going to be a day off the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But we'll battle through it.
We will.
We're battle tested.
Before we get too far, I just want to give a shout out. I said I was better than most, not as good as some, but just a shout out to my folks, my mom and my dad. Hoping they get better and kind of
Get well soon.
get well soon. That's a great way to put that.
And, drop a little Seinfeld on everybody. It's get well soon. We want you to get well. So, anyway.
Nice.
Speaking of more music.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I don't remember episode 325 being egregiously intoxicated, but
No.
we're not really idiots, but a couple call-outs from a couple different people that were on the stream and said we were on our phones way too much. I told them, I said, I don't really remember being on it. Apparently, there was one time where you were looking, and then I think when Larry, Grandpa Blackhawk, stumped me with the blue reference on the next one to die, I might have been looking something up.
Sure.
But Chuck said it was in the second segment, and I'm like, I don't really remember. And then Nate said, yeah, I was, because Nate apparently made a comment even,
Mm-hmm.
and I told them both. I said, shit, I don't even remember it. I wasn't even that drunk. I mean, legally I probably was, but I wasn't even...
I would say we're usually on maybe one time each.
Right.
Sometimes not at all, but yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So tonight's trio of tastings, courtesy of... I'm going to mention all four. I don't know who actually bought the big salad, but Mary Ellen, Henry, Jonathan, and Alex, their significant others, family, they all met in one of the Carolinas.
Okay.
All three tastings are from the Carolinas, but they're two from north, one from south, and vice versa. So, and they were at a beer shop and thought of the pod, and the first one we're tasting is the guy that was working the store that they bought it at, said is the one he would try. That's why I wanted to come out of the chute with this one.
Okay.
Because if this is the guy's favorite,
Sure.
I wanted a relatively clean palate. I have had something.
Right.
But that 2 sips of Ripped Right, a former tasting on one of the earlier episodes.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you, Mary Ellen.
Yeah, thank you
Henry,
very much.
Jonathan, and Alex, and whoever purchased the big salad. A special thanks goes to you, but I didn't want to alienate or assume anything. So anyway, the first tasting, Baby Maker, a DEPA from Triple C Brewing Company, which is a microbrewery in Charlotte, North Carolina. 8.5 ABVs, 80 IBUs.
All right.
So, without further ado, we'll crack this one off. And no, for all the new listeners that stumble upon us, as so happens week to week, day to day, whatever. Thursday is our recording night. Dave and his better half are little getaway Thursday through Saturday, I think, or something like that.
Yes.
And cheers. Yes.
That was a good call.
Very good. I like it. Again, the 80 IBUs, I don't get, but again, maybe we're just used to drinking DEPAs.
We've got experienced palates, Mike.
But this is very tasty.
Yeah.
So, Alex, Jonathan, Mary Ellen, Henry did not give me the name of the guy they bought it, even if they got it, so I can't give that person a particular shout out.
I would almost, if a tasting note would be like a sweet piney. I don't know if
there is some sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Which is odd for a DEPA.
Right.
So I think it masked the 80 IBUs.
IBUs.
So pretty proud of myself. I can barely change a light bulb. That's about how handy I am.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Some people have this skill set, some people have this skill set, whatever. And I'm not very mechanically inclined.
Right.
We were going to see Jim Gaffigan. Liz and I had to meet Justin and Violet at Buffalo Wild Wings because Kelsey gave Justin the tickets. Kelsey worked. Justin had Violet. So we said, we'll buy you dinner. We'll pick up the tickets and then go to the show. So I'm, whatever direction is towards Mount Pleasant. Would that be north? Yeah, it must have been northbound 27.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden on the monitor, the tire gauge just shows up, and right front 37, right rear 36, left rear 37, whatever. Right front 36, 30, 32, 28, 20, 18, 16. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like, so, it slowly got over.
Right.
Got over far enough, and I was able to change my tire out by myself. So, not a big deal to most people, but I don't do shit like that. I let somebody else. Right. That's what somebody's paid for.
Right.
But it was like, and Liz got on her phone and started looking up a record because, I was reefing on the lug nuts. And first of all, I said, oh, shit, wait, there's a key. And then I looked in the glove box, looked in the center console. Nope, no key. And I'm like, no, wait a second. The key was for the yellow Blazer that I had, which had real expensive rims, so the lug nuts were locked in so people couldn't steal your rims.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't need a key for these. So I went back, just fucking reefing. And I'm
putting everything into it.
I'm not world's strongest man, but I can hold my own at,
Right.
Well, it'll be 59 come tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow's when I round up. You know how we set the clocks ahead?
Yeah.
An hour last week. Well, I round up the age tomorrow. So happy birthday to me. So anyway, I said, yeah, just call a record. I mean, if you can't get the lug nuts off, you can't change the tire.
No, you're kind of screwed. Yeah.
So, and she had said, all right, let me look. And she's looking. And I said, oh, fuck this. And I got it. I just got, ugh!
Got it.
And then I said, wait. And then we timed it a la Christmas Story, and excluding the 7 minutes it took me to finally get the lug nuts loosened, we were on the road in 13 minutes.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's
and
great.
I tell you what, I text you, Grant, and Josh. Hats off to the drivers, because they did, for the most part, go either center or left lane. But they don't fucking slow down at all. Somebody big truck comes by and my fucking hood blows off my head, and I'm like, and then I had to make sure, because I got over far enough, but I didn't want the car to be on a lean, so when I jacked it up, it tipped it over. So,
I wonder how many times that has to have happened. Somebody puts their car, goes off the shoulder, the car's on an angle, and they just don't think about it because they want to get it changed, and they get it up to a certain, the car just starts slowly rolling over into the
And the one thing I will admit, because I always give full disclosure to the listeners and viewers, but it wasn't because I didn't know better. I wanted to take a shortcut, so I tried to jack it up. I'm like, this is solid enough plastic, and then I got the jack it was just starting to go up, and then the jack tipped over, and I'm like, fuck. Because to get to the metal of the undercarriage, you really got to put the jack in there, and then you don't have, with the factory jacks that are junk, NASCAR should have to change their tires for those things. That would really slow pit times down.
It'd be like a 2-day race.
Yeah, it'd be like, holy shit, he's still in the pit. But, so then I had to push it. I got it under and jacked it up where it was supposed to. And then, you got to straighten it, turn it, straighten it, turn it, straighten it, turn it. Then finally got it up. And shout out to the person who did stop. I say person because it's 2026 and I want to be correct in that terminology.
Yeah.
Very friendly.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they felt they needed to carry my spare tire to my trunk, and Liz and I thanked them for stopping.
Yeah.
I did all the work though. I didn't push her. She wouldn't even let Liz hold the lug nuts. So she must have thought Liz was a princess or something. Anyway, so that's my man moment of the week.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm still carrying around Shelly's jack because I had some kids at school. Speaking of having your car on an angle, had some of the kids in the taking the auto class or the small engines class. I don't know if auto's small engines, auto's not a small engine. Whatever class it is, they work on engines. And they came back with the jack and they handed it to me going, "Sorry, Mr. Dawson." And it's almost like twisted because the car was on an angle right up there by the school, and somehow they got it to a point, or I don't know, somebody bumped it, jumped on it, whatever, but obviously the car crushed the jack. I've been trying to get it replaced, and now your story is motivating me more. So if
that's one of those purchases, because boy, an electric drill or nut, whatever they're called, and a good jack,
you'd have to.
I bet you could spend probably $1,000.
Oh yeah,
on something you hope to never ever use.
Correct.
Kind of like a generator. If you're not an outdoor camper type, you want to have a nice generator. So if you lose the power, your sump pump's running, your TV's running, your fridge is running, this, that, and the other thing's running. Those generators can run you what, 1,500, 2,000 more?
Oh yeah, I mean if you're doing a whole home, is it Generac? I think is the.
Yeah.
I think I said that correctly. Oh yeah, you can get.
And that's something that it's like, okay, I just spent $3,200. I hope I never use this thing. It's like, so I struggle spending money like that. It's like I don't care about spending the money.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, I just spent $3,000 on this jack and the lug deloosener or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I hope I never ever.
Did you just say deloosener?
Yeah, the lug deloosener.
Yeah, that thing.
That's what I called it. We called it the record. Say, hey, do you have one of those lug delooseners? So anyway, But enough of my heroics on US 27.
That's okay. It's gonna fill some good time because I've got almost nothing in this first segment.
All right. Well, we didn't watch much.
Yeah.
So did you have anything other than Southland, or didn't you even get
Homeland?
Homeland.
No, we're trudging forward. We're halfway through the last season, season 8. It's picking up steam. Still an amazing show. They still in the 8th season.
That's the thing that gets the lug nuts off the wheels, Nate. That's at least how I refer to it as. You know, the real handyman.
Right.
That's handyman-ese for whatever it's actually called.
But yeah, Homeland. Like I said, if you're into that kind of thing, espionage, CIA, I can't. I'm glad we started it. I'm glad we're going through it and we trudged through. And it's not even a trudge. Every season has been good. So yeah.
All right. Our one of two. We went to Imagine Bridgerton last Sunday. Did finally see Scream 7.
Yes.
And,
did you scream?
There were, I bet you at least, I was going to get to, well, not a wrench. I'm talking about the shit that NASCAR drivers use. Go, that's exactly the sound it makes, too. So hopefully I don't get sued by that manufacturer. I'm going to say a good solid. By the way, it's not dead air. I'm just looking. I'm watching the movie. A good, at least 3 of those where it was like, holy shit.
Okay.
I didn't see that coming.
Well, that's good.
And the other thing I learned, Scream 7, I think I've actually missed more Screams than I've seen. I know I saw the first 2, and I saw 7, obviously.
Right.
If that's the type of movie you like to see,
right,
I thought it was good. They brought back some other characters that had been killed in previous
Oh.
episodes.
Like at flashbacks? Is that?
Well, a little.
There you go. Thanks, Nate.
An impact gun. Yeah, thanks. That's what I got to purchase, an impact gun, and hope to never, ever use it. So, without giving out any spoilers, not really flashbacks. There's
Okay. All
kind
right.
of in the movie.
All right.
And just think 2026, the world we live in.
Okay.
So, but it was actually an entertaining movie. We liked it.
Okay. Good. Now, other weekends when, we might get done watching some Homeland and Shelly will go to sleep before I will. So I'll usually turn on a movie. So I saw, and I think it was on Netflix, but it was Monster Hunter. And some military people. It's total sci-fi. Turn your brain off. If you can remove your brain, that's even better. So, and it just, I don't know. They go to a different dimension. There's some monsters. And then the issue is when they go back, they bring some of the monsters back, yada, yada, yada. So, was it entertaining from that standpoint? If you just want to turn your brain off and a lot of action, a lot of monsters, and you like that kind of thing, I would say it's worth your time to just sit back and watch it. It's not going to be up for any Oscars or anything like that. I mean, it's like I said, a lot of them are turn your brain off. This is remove your brain.
All right.
So, but it was fun.
And the only other thing Liz and I watched, Netflix. Season 4, Part 2, Bridgerton. Very good finish. Happy ending. I think I needed to live in that era. Doesn't seem like anybody did anything other than party, fucking fight.
Well, the rich, anyway.
Well,
the wealthy.
Well, it's not a spoiler because you learn it right away. So one of the Bridgerton sons, I think the middle son, falls in love with, turns out she's a maid, and apparently that's a no-no. Now, I figure if you have the money, can't you do what you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, look at you.
Right. Nate, I don't care.
Nate and Chuck are looking. Nate and Chuck are looking. Say he's on his fucking phone
I don't
again.
Care. I've got to look this up.
All right. All right. Was Jenny Ortega get naked in it? She's not in. Jenny Ortega's Addams Family, isn't she? She wasn't in Scream 7. Was she? I didn't recognize her if she was. No. Jenny Ortega's the Addams Family girl, right? Because if she's in Scream 7, I didn't even recognize her.
Huh.
Shame on me.
Well,
but no, no nudity. There is some nudity in Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Season 4, Part 2. But
yeah,
it shows you that it is time. That I'll have to check. I don't think so, Nate. But you can look on your phone and let me know. Because I was reprimanded for being on my phone last week, so it will not happen again. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I think tomorrow is a good day that I forward and round up my age to 59. Because I found myself, look, if you love you have money, you make the rules. If you two love each other, come on, let's get together. I found myself rooting for the relationship to work.
Nice.
And it was like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, I'm going to give a little spoiler. They got together.
Good.
So that's off.
There we go.
There's a little twist that allowed it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. There we go. So. I did watch another movie. I forgot. Another turn your brain off kind of I know this is Netflix, but it was War Machine. And I was trying to look up. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a massive human. And I think he plays Jack Reacher on the series.
I know who
you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
She was in 5 and 6, so I bet you I missed Screams 5 and 6 if Jenny Ortega was in 5 and 6. So I probably only have seen 3 of the 7 Screams.
Okay. Well, that's like what's the one with Vin Diesel and
Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious 20.
I think I've seen one, and then I think out of a morbid tribute, I watched the one where they kind of CI'd the guy that died in the going 180 miles an hour, ironically, in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Good-looking guy.
Yep,
that was
yep.
So I think I watched that one just because it was so sort of morbid.
Right.
Supposed to be in 7, but she had a falling out. Okay. I was going to say, I would think I would have noticed her in 7, but I didn't.
But
Nev Campbell looks good for her age, though.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Agreed. Yeah. But War Machine, it's Netflix. It's kind of their sci-fi deal, their latest sci-fi movie, and it is exactly what it is. I was trying to look it up on my phone, got real frustrated. There's like 9 War Machine movies, so I couldn't quite get the right one to get his name. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But that one's not a remove your brain. That's just a turn your brain off.
That's not Chris Pratt, is it?
No. This guy would make Chris Pratt look like me.
Okay.
No, that
I know who Jack Reacher is because I've seen some of those, but I haven't seen all the series. What have you listened to?
Nothing.
All right.
Nope.
What do you want first, old or new?
Old. Let's go old.
All right. So
let's mix it up. Let's get crazy.
Because Garth Brooks started with number 1 album the year I was born, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. So then I went to number 1 album October 24th, 1992, but Garth Brooks is a selfish prick, so I couldn't do that. So I did May 16th, 1996 was when Justin was born. And then so this year I took a little, hey, it's my pod, I'll do what I want, liberties, because on February 18th, 2003, the number 1 album on the Billboard charts was Home by the Dixie Chicks.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm not listening to the Dixie Chicks. So what I listened to actually knocked them out midweek, but wasn't officially the number 1 album to the week of February 22nd, 2003. And that was Get Rich or Die Tryin' by 50 Cent. It was released February 6, 2003, 19 songs, 1 hour, 9 minutes. Some of the tracks feature Eminem, Nate Dogg, not the one commenting on our pod today, but the rapper.
Yep.
And Snoop Dogg. And it reminded me of my high school days, because back in high school, I used to, I don't know if you count Fat Boys as rap, but Fat Boys,
sure.
Run DMC,
yeah.
Ice-T, Ice Cube, NWA, Beastie Boys, which I think you got to say they're rap. Snoop Dogg. I wasn't too Biggie Smalls, the Notorious B.I.G. And then Tupac. I didn't really listen to too much Tupac, but anyway, Wanksta. Into Club. And then my favorite song is I'm a motherfucking PIMP. And that's about the cleanest line in the entire album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
that album.
It's F-bomb, N-bomb, shit bombs, this bomb, that bomb. It is
that
foul at its.
I saw an interview, and that album right there, that album and the tour to that album allowed him to invest in vitamin water when it was originally, and then when Coke bought it, because I think Coca-Cola bought vitamin water, yeah? That's where he got I think his cut of what he had originally invested to create vitamin water was like $50 million.
All right.
Yeah, and then he subsequently, I think he blew most of that.
And you would be
I think it is okay. So Nate's going back to the guy that I'm trying to talk about, the guy that plays Jack Reacher, and then in War Machine, Alan Ritchson, Rickton, Ritchson. Yeah, I think that's the guy. That sounds familiar. Thank you. But I think he's a legit 6'5", 6'6", and more like Chris Hemsworth jacked.
I didn't mean Chris Pratt. I meant Chris
Hemsworth.
That's who I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is a handsome man, though.
Sure.
So
yeah,
there's that.
So not Thor, but more like Thanos, jacked.
All right.
Yeah.
My something new. Believe it or not, there was nothing new except chaos theory. You're saying why is that a big deal?
Why is that a big deal?
Well, because it's from Machine 6.
Oh.
It was released March 6, 2026. 22 songs. 1 hour, 18 minutes.
All new?
Yes.
Oh.
And Crossfire is my favorite song on that album because it actually is somewhat different than all the other songs that this has to be an AI-generated band because
that's why I said, are they new? Okay.
Chaos Theory is the 10th album Machine 6 has released since the start of 2025. And guess what? Their 11th releases April 3rd. So they're going to have 11 albums in 16 months. They're a band. Guns N' Roses doesn't have 11 albums. I mean, the Guns N' Roses isn't together anymore, but you get my point. But there was nothing else new released. So I said, well, it's all about content.
It absolutely has to be most of it has to be AI generated then.
You would think either that or the guy's just a.
But they're putting out music. Yeah. I mean, they just.
And it all sounds the same. It all sounds like Nickelback, except Crossfire has a different feel to it.
So the way you'd probably tell is if they don't tour, that means they can't play an instrument.
All right. I haven't. I'll have to look
that would be my bet is that if they don't tour, unless they all just have you seen the band members at all? I mean, is there a picture of them or no?
No.
Okay, so they're
maybe it is just a dweeb.
Some dude, some dude in his basement.
He's got to be making money though.
Yeah,
he's got 10 albums in 14 months. All right, you want to go inside the ropes?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, AEW Revolution, Los Angeles, California, the Crypto.com Arena on March 15th, 2026. I'm sure there's going to be about 10 matches.
Yep.
I'm only going to give you the top 4
that
I'm going to pick.
All right.
We have champion MJF versus Adam Page in a Texas death match. Should Adam Page lose, he is no longer allowed to ever challenge for the AEW championship unless the guy's quitting. That's a stipulation that you can't overcome.
Right.
I think it's a horrible move by Tony. I'm going to pick Adam Page.
Okay.
You can pick if you want, but I know you don't even.
I know who MJF is. So I'll pick him just because I know who he is.
All right. And then in the women's world title, Thekla versus Chris Statlander in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
I like the first name. I don't
know
know who she is.
She is a raunchy Australian that cut some of their cringe-worthy promo, but they're so cringe they're actually not bad. And it doesn't hurt that she's SAF. But she's hey Chris, what's this is a promo. This isn't me saying it. Hey Chris, you know what's worse than 1 dumb bitch in the ring? 2 dumb bitches in the ring. I'm like, okay, that's a hell of a promo to cut. So, so you're taking Thekla?
Sure.
I too am taking Thekla because I think Statlander is popular enough where
she's over and the other she's got it. Okay.
All right, tag belts. FTR, the champions, versus the Young Bucks. I'm going to take the Young Bucks because they are now baby faces, so they're going to take it off the heels, the FTR.
Okay.
And then finally, we have for the AEW Continental Championship, we have from the Death Riders, champion Jon Moxley versus from the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita. They're going to put the strap on Takeshita as a way of getting him out of the Don Callis family because they're already teasing that.
All right.
So there's my picks. Anything?
I've just got two picks.
Yes.
I'm not doing the others.
So you got Thekla and MJF.
Correct.
So one difference.
Yep.
Any questions on WWE?
No. There was just Raw this week, and then we don't have a premium live. The next premium live.
I think next premium live event is Fastlane. I think.
Yes, and I'm not familiar with that one.
It's bridges the gap from Chamber to Mania.
Gotcha. Okay.
The one promo. It's funny how you I listened to the Click This Kevin Nash podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Click This, the Kevin Nash podcast, and then both the Cornette's podcasts. So not 2 nights ago, but the previous Raw, Punk and Roman had another face-to-face, and back and forth, making you want to see the match. Two professionals cutting promos. I mean, they're so good. You're kind of thinking they could be a little bit of a shoot, and Phil drops the mic with, "I'm going to bury you, but you won't be alone because I'm going to bury you next to your dead father." Jim Cornette loved it.
Okay.
Said, "Oh, it was great. That makes me want to see the man." Kevin Nash was like, Sean Oliver is Kevin's host, and Kevin said, "Death isn't funny. Reap what you sow if it comes back around, Phil." Because I don't even want to comment on it.
Was he playing into that?
No, I don't.
You think he was actually
he was that butthurt?
Said seriously?
I think he was that butthurt because he does comment on other wrestling stuff. So I think Kev was that. But it's like, so Jim Cornette loved it. Kevin Nash, who actually did some booking for TNA or in whatever that promotion was after he left WD. It was TNA.
Yeah,
he did some booking. And he was totally against it. Cornette loved it. So just goes to show you, tomato, potato, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. All right.
I've got mine down.
Like the guy at the beer store that Mary Ellen Henry, Alex, and Jonathan bought this from, I liked it a lot. I'm going to go 4.00.
That's a good rating. I've got it at 3.85.
All right. On tap, 23,800 people are rating a line with you, 3.84. So, all right, our second tasting, Leather Jacket, a porter from Edmunds Oast Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Charleston, South Carolina. So we're going Deepa, Porter,
okay,
New England.
All right. Shelly, if you're listening, what is the show down there? I'm having a.
So Nate,
what?
Excellent fucking point.
Oh.
I thought the same thing. If Punk would have made fun of the normal progression of life, is the parent dies and then you bury your parent doesn't bury you. If Punk would have said, "Hey, I'm going to bury him next to your son," then I too would have found that appalling. So I kind of went that way, but your dad being dead or your child being dead are as opposite ends of the spectrum as you could possibly be. But excellent point. I too thought that originally, but I think it's being oversensitive if that's the way he took it, because it's not even in the same ballpark. So, but excellent point, because I actually was thinking that myself. I mean, because after all, like Nate said, I mean, death is death. I mean,
it is.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, because only I'm never dying. I mean, so that's, so.
You got a point there.
Good thing I got the headphones covered up. Dave's on his phone again. I am on my phone again.
Because in the Carolinas, I just want to know if one of these breweries, there's a show down there, and I'm brain farting on the show. My wife and her teaching partner, her teaching partner is totally.
That's not code for anything.
No, it's not. Shut up. there's a show down there, and one of the cast members of the show has a brewery, I think. And I'm trying to figure out in Carolina.
All right.
I'll get it in a minute. I'll try not to be on my phone that much.
Get your stainless steel out, big fella.
Sorry.
You know I've carried.
But this will be
I've carried you longer than your mother has.
Fuck off.
Or mother did. I mean, I guess your mother. Maybe your mother's still carrying you. I don't know.
Oh, what is that show? Southern Charm.
Nate noticed it too.
What's that?
Southern Charm's the name of the.
Is the name of the show.
All right.
And it's huge. And so.
That's what she said. Fuck, I'm 2 for 2.
You are.
Rolling. Not on my phone. That's why. Cheater. Cheers. He's all out of
Cheers. I don't want it foam to go under your glass.
You wanted a little of my head.
Stop it. No, Southern Charm, and one of the cast members has a brewery down there. They've got some businesses. I mean, it's a big deal. They had one of the cast members come up to the Detroit area, and they were selling tickets for $100 a piece to go listen to. It was a fundraiser / fashion show.
Have you had it
meet
yet?
And greet? What's that?
Is there a little mesquite flavor to that?
I've just had the foam. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of foam. If you could see into this glass, which you can't because it's stainless steel, you would see that this was a very bad pour.
Thus the reason I never drink out of the Maple Grill stainless steel unless it's iced coffee or milk. By the way, Len, I did know that was you coming out of Jim Gaffigan.
You saw Len?
Yes.
Okay.
And he gave me the look like this guy doesn't know who I am. I didn't introduce him to my wife because I'm thinking I'm 90. I said I know it's the owner of the Maple Grill. I'm 99.24% sure his name is Len.
Yeah.
Of course, he mentioned to his wife that this is the guy that does the podcast with Dave, so maybe he doesn't know my name either. But Len, I did know who you were.
Well, that's good.
So I've seen Len coming into Meyer and now leaving Jim Gaffigan.
Nice. You know what else is nice?
What's that, Dave? I think I know.
The Maple Grill.
There we go.
It's an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering the rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fire grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, don't get into that car yet. Go to your computer. Check out their website, themaplegrill.net. That's spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu and see what's on tap. And then, get yourself to 13105. I'm doing a great job tonight, aren't I? 13105, Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you. Just don't burp in their face.
No. Is that like chewing? Like when people are chewing on the mic, you I don't know.
What, burping?
Yeah.
Oh no, I did. I just thought it happens. You're in the mid-sentence, you burp, you know.
Yeah.
So
too much foam. Here we go.
Mike.
Sports.
Yep.
Sports. The one that says sports. Red. 3.
I can't see that with my glasses.
Oh.
All right, let's start World Baseball Classic. The United States faces Italy. Yesterday, pisses down their leg, falls behind 8-0, loses 8-6 as Aaron Judge strikes out to end the game. I don't think it's fair because Italy has an espresso machine in their dugout.
Shut up.
I think that's might as well just inject somebody with the juice. Might as well fucking gear them up right there in the dugout.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in the dugout, but they definitely have one in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Do they have a bunch of Visine lined up along the dugout thing?
I don't know, but so now
nobody's blinking.
So now Italy,
because they're all jacked up on caffeine.
currently, if somebody out there wants to look on their phone, because I was reprimanded, I learned, unlike Dave, if somebody wants to look on their phone, tell me a score, because Italy and Mexico end pool play tonight. If Italy wins, Italy and the U.S. are in. If Mexico wins but only scores 4 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs, or 1 run, then Italy and Mexico. Grandpa Blackhawk's in the house. You should gear him up. So
with espresso.
If Mexico wins, but they only score 4 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs, or 1 run, then it's Italy and Mexico advancing. If Mexico beats Italy and scores 5 or more runs, it's the United States and Mexico.
Got it.
So I don't know, what is our relationship with Italy and what is our relationship with Mexico on a political scheme, because I see some possibilities of like, hey, Italy saying, hey, we'll fucking groove a fastball, take it steep, it'll be 1-0, and we won't swing the bat the rest of the night. You beat us 1-0, we both advance.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Is that a possibility, or is that just too far-fetched? But maybe Italy and Mexico are good with us. So if that's the case, then all bets are off and Mexico wants to win.
I don't even know in political terms what the word good means anymore. Supposedly Mexico.
Well, baseball is America's game. And if we get fucked out of the World Baseball Classic, that's the ultimate. The ultimate bend them over the counter.
It is, but somehow, some way, the U.S. government or somehow the Mexican government has now, you read the reports, gone after the cartels in Mexico, et cetera, and there's been some backlash, and so I don't know. I don't know what the relationship is at this point.
All right. Well, we just need Mexico. We need Italy to win or Mexico to score 5 or more.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, let's hope that happens.
But then
I'm saying probably Mexico scoring 5 or more. That's my call.
Well, I don't think the U.S. was planning on losing to Italy either.
No, I'm just saying.
They got fucking boat race, didn't they, Grandpa Blackhawk?
You said if Mexico scores 5 or more and wins,
yes,
then the Mexico and U.S. advance.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking will happen.
All right.
Yeah, that's my call. All right.
All right.
A little PGA quick, only because I only mention it. It's not. So, in the Arnold Palmer Classic, there was a playoff. It was relatively exciting. But let's move to this week. All right. TPC Sawgrass, the Players' Championship, which is the
unofficial 5th major.
That's it. That's why I'm mentioning it. There you go. Not a golf guy, but he knows his sports.
Not to interrupt, but is that a 1 or an exclamation point that Nate pointed out?
I can't see it. I don't know. Yeah,
so maybe Mexico only has 1 right now. Maybe it's 1-0 Mexico, and the U.S. is going to be shit and shoved in it.
So it is considered the 5th major, and it's played at Sawgrass in Florida at the TPC Sawgrass. Hole number 17 is the Island Green that everybody walks up to, and their knees start knocking, and they either dunk it in the water. I have played that particular hole before. I've played it twice. They were replicas.
Did you get her name?
Thanks, man. So, all the stars will be out there. Really good golf. If you just want to see people screw up, watch that. You could go online and you can just watch hole number 17 and watch a bunch of people that get paid millions of dollars hit their tee shots into the water. Sometimes people like that kind of stuff. Whatever. That's it for my golf.
All right. I may have said I have a little bit of a brain aneurysm, so my memory, especially short term with alcohol, comes in and out.
Yep.
Speaking of the 5th major, there's always talk about the 5th Beatle.
Mm-hmm.
Another Corrections Corner would have been, and I think it was last week, maybe it was already 2 weeks ago. Everything just bleeds together when you get to be my age. 59 tomorrow. So It was, by the way, I wish I wouldn't have cowered to your fucking tone like I did. It was Mark David Chapman who killed.
We already established that was.
Did we do that tonight?
Yes, we did.
See,
not tonight. We did that last.
So it was 3 weeks ago that we talked about it. See,
Yes.
I thought that was last week.
Nope,
We had,
3 weeks ago.
It's the aneurysm that I'm fighting, and
Right.
it swells under the influence of alcohol. So, but anyway, I just wanted to make it
Yeah.
clear that it was Mark David Chapman.
Yes, it is Mark
All
David
right.
Chapman, 100%.
All right. So what about Bam
Oh,
Adebayo?
okay. What about it?
Because you were done with golf, right?
I was done with golf. Yep. So record broken, 83 points.
Wait,
Oh,
wait a second. What record was broken?
Kobe's.
Okay,
Well, because
he became the second highest point total in the NBA.
Yes. The 100-pointer from Wilt was
Right.
never on. It wasn't recorded via video.
So you're saying it didn't happen?
No, it happened.
I mean,
but
I guess
somebody
they
might
say,
have went.
they say we landed on the moon, so I guess maybe Wilt
There you
didn't.
go.
Maybe
And-
Wilt didn't score
Yeah,
100.
yeah. Well, what about dinosaurs, Mike?
He didn't, but he did. Now, what's more likely? Wilt Chamberlain slept with 10,000 women or scored 100 points in a game?
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, anyway, it was the second highest.
And it was
point.
right around the same time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
The
everybody,
moon.
who doesn't want to sleep with somebody who just dropped 100?
There's got to be a rim shot in there somewhere.
But
Yes.
what else did old Bam do in a 150 to 129 route?
Shooting. I think
White chocolates, because I'm not. See, if White Chocolate's a current NBA player, I'm not sure who that is.
I know that might be you.
But Bam, that actually made and attempted were both record last night. He was
Right.
36 of 43 from the free throw line.
Right.
That's fucking nonsense.
That's insane.
That's stupid.
That's insane. If it wasn't recorded on video, and maybe the video was AI, but it probably wasn't, but that's nuts.
Now just think if Bam. Apparently, I always thought I took it as gospel, not the 10,000 women necessarily, but the 100 points I've taken as gospel. What if Bam would have even made? I mean, he was 20 for 43 from the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, he was sub 500.
Right.
Sub 500. Sub 50%.
Right.
7 for 22 from three-point land. That's almost 33%. I can't really shit on him for that.
Right.
But 20 for 43, I mean, 43 said, I bet White Chocolate may not have had 43 shots in a game.
So I looked up today because I reported, I don't know how many episodes ago, the kid from Arizona. Do you remember me talking about that? He did hit
The high school kid.
The high school kid hit the century mark. He threw the ball up 62 times in that game. So and I don't remember how many threes, how many twos, and how many free throws he had, but he did hit the century mark. So from, I mean, if he would have even, 20 for 43, less than 50%. Yeah, if he shoots 65%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a big number.
The funniest, I can't remember the player. I wish it would be funnier if I remember the player, but Dave Dawson always recounts the time him and Wilt combined for 105 points in a night. Get it? Because you had 5 and Wilt had 100.
He had 100. So,
I love that story. If only I remember the player who I can credit to, because that's a cool story. One night, me and Wilt combined for 105 points. Anyway,
so our NBA reporter, Jake Dawson, he also had a little fun fact. So Bam's girlfriend, how would you?
She wasn't one of Wilt's 10,000.
No, shut up. Who's that? How do you pronounce that with a little
Maya.
asterisk? Huh?
Maya.
No, that's AJA.
Asia. That was the name of my dog.
Okay, there you go. Asia
And
Will.
it was after. I always told people it was the Steely Dan album, but it was actually the famous porn star.
Okay.
Asia.
So Asia Wilson, WNBA player.
Also, not the porn star.
No.
Okay.
No. She is dating Bam, who set the number 2 record, apparently.
He didn't set anything. He's now the second highest scoring name in NBA history.
Okay, so his girlfriend, Asia Wilson, has the WNBA record.
How many points?
I didn't get that from him because
I bet you it's close.
I could look it up, but I don't want to go on my phone again.
See?
Yeah, I don't want to look it up. Just a fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah,
ironic too.
Very. So. Is it irony? I guess it is.
Yeah, because how could you be the second highest and the highest?
That's true. All right.
The odds have to be astronomical.
Do we want to do a little bit of NASCAR here?
All I want to say is let's touch on the NFL first.
Okay. I got a lot of NFL notes.
Oh, do you?
I got every free agent.
Oh yeah,
we're not going to do that.
Well, that's only a 90-minute stream, so
okay.
All right, let's do NASCAR.
Okay.
If you're ever gonna fucking again, much like my tire changing escapade.
I can't put that on there, Nate. We'll lose.
I looked it up. She's not on the record because nobody watches women's basketball. Just ask Bill Burr. So that's a follow-up, Nate. Thank you very much.
That is a great bet. Yeah. That is a great bet.
Anyway, I don't get it either, but I'm gonna.
What are the Lions doing?
I'm going to continue to trust in Johnson. Our center retired. Our left tackle has an injury. He's probably not going to be back till 27. We need help. Our safety walked. We need help on defense. I know. Let's sign a diminutive, somewhat punt returner, somewhat wide receiver. That'll help. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm going to trust in Ben.
Sure.
In Ben we trust. So, but yeah. So if you're ever going to get cocky and tank a pick in NASCAR and get your 1 point, you better bet your ass you come back balls a-blazing and pick the fucking winner, because I took Mr. Kurt Russell Mustache from Tombstone, Ryan Blaney, and not only did he beat the 9 people in our pool, won the fucking race.
He did. Kudos to you. So this week,
I don't even know if we're past Carl yet, are we?
Well, that was my question. So this will be an on-air. I don't know. Do you want to get on your phone and check?
As of 3:00, when Nate,
Mike said we think he's going to take Chris Bell
because he picked him.
But did he or didn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure that's who Carl picked because
I don't think he did.
Carl doesn't get back on.
I don't think
He picked Bell when Bell was available, and Bell was still available even after the repick.
Can I look quick to see if he actually picked him on the group or no? You guys picked it for him.
No, he picked Bell.
He did?
And he won't be on there because he didn't know that Cam fucked up the order.
Oh.
So yeah, don't check your phone because
So it's my pick now.
No, because it was
No, I'm after Carl.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well then if you haven't picked, then
right now. I'll pick.
All right, go ahead.
And then I'll put it on my phone. Is that okay?
No, it's not, but go ahead and pick though.
All right. So I'm between Ross the Boss, number 1 car, and number 11, Denny Hamlin. So either 1 or 1-1. Ross has got a little better record on that track.
Nate and Larry vote. Who should Dave pick?
There we go. I'll take whoever.
1 or 11.
Whichever one shows up first.
Oh, that was Holman, though. Earlier on, Nate said 1. Nate's a fucking mind reader. I'd take Chastain.
All right, I'm going with Ross the Boss then. Right now, you just said it.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yep, because Nate hit a 1.
I'm going.
Nate saw this coming.
He did. He saw this coming. We saw it on the screen. I'm going with. There we go. Sorry, Larry. I already said it.
Yep.
I already said it. I'm going with number 1, Ross the Boss.
Larry and I will hit on Score Bet ESPN app or whatever. We're going to hit Denny Hamlin to win for $100.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Straight Talk Wireless 500. No, excuse me. The Pennzoil 400 is the next one. That's presented by Jiffy Lube. It's at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's a 1.5 mile track. It's a tri-oval, by the way. And
remember this,
we
lost all our viewers last year.
That's fine. We got 4. We got an extra one right now. So this is going to be really quick. So I just picked Ross Chastain, number 1, and Yeah. All right. Hit the hay. All right. 2:30 comes fast. Yes, it does. We'll see you, Nate. Thank you very much, sir.
Nothing's as fast as I am, Nate.
And
so are your Thursdays more difficult than your Fridays, or are you going to look for a little action tonight? Because you hang in later on when we record on Thursday night, and you still get up on 2:30 on Friday. So what gives? Come on. Larry's going to bed. Maybe Nate and Larry are together, huh?
I don't
Not
know.
that there's anything wrong with that.
There's not. Nope.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thanks.
So they're at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's a 1.5 mile over track, and I've got Ross the Boss. I feel pretty good about it. That's kind of who I wanted to go with originally. So we're going to thank Nate if I win, and Larry, you'll be the man if I don't, if Denny Hamlin wins that thing. So I do have one win under my belt. I think I got Ty Reddick on his third win of the season. Yep. So I'm sitting pretty good right now. So, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. What do you want? What do you got for NFL?
And NFL? Okay, so couple things. A lot of these quarterbacks, they've done it on multiple teams, and they just did it today. They restructured Goff's contract so they could free up $32 million worth of cap space. However, everybody got all excited about it. But the problem was the Lions didn't have enough money to pay their scout team, or let me look at my notes. They needed $18 million to try to keep some of their other free agents on the team. So out of that $32 million, they've only got $9 million to whatever with. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they freed up $32 million worth of cap space. Some people thought they would get some kind of maybe another receiver, maybe another lineman, maybe another edge rusher, or someone to replace. Did you see that Anzalone went to the Bucs?
Yes.
So I'm not a Lions fan, especially according to Mike's fandom of the Bears, but what the hell? I mean, it's almost like they're in a hot air balloon and they're just cutting ballast so they can get up in the air or something. I don't understand. They lose Montgomery, Anzalone. Who else did they lose? I think they had one more that they let go. Oh, well, what's his name? You just mentioned to the Bears. Whoop-de-doo.
All right, so I'll break that down for you real quick.
Yeah.
Number one, Montgomery's clearly trending down. He's a little older. He wanted more than the Lions should have paid him, so he went elsewhere. They bring in Isaiah Pacheco. What if Gibbs gets hurt? What if I wake up tomorrow with an 11-inch wrench? I guess I'm a porn star king, right?
Right.
Probably not going to happen.
Right.
But, hey, what if, right?
Right.
So we got that. Anytime they take Jahmyr Gibbs off the field, I think you're actually helping the defense.
Oh, for sure.
Jahmyr Gibbs is an elite level every down back. Well, what if he gets hurt? Yeah. What if Josh Allen gets hurt?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
What if the world ends?
Right.
Who cares? So, and then as far as Anzalone is concerned, I'd have to look at the defensive line for the Bucs. I personally think a lot of Anzalone's stats are courtesy of Mr. Hutchinson because he's getting so much attention. Frees up Anzalone to roam wild and do his thing. He was rumored to come to the Bears, and I wasn't real fired up about it because the Bears don't have a Aiden Hutchinson.
Right. Right.
So
yeah. Okay.
So,
all right.
I don't think it's panic time for the Lions.
Right.
But
what do you think of Mike Evans going to San Francisco?
I don't get the 3 years. The $60 million in this day and age, $60 million. I mean, $20 million a year is almost like poverty level. So the money's not really the option. But not the option. The issue. It's the 3 years. He's 30 something and is injured all the time.
Yeah.
But
yep. All right. Tua goes to the Falcons. Nah.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Not a story. The only other one I was looking at here was the Crosby thing. What do you think? So he was going to go to Baltimore. It was the biggest story for like 3 or 4 days, and then he failed.
He went to Baltimore and then failed.
Failed his physical.
Yes.
So now he's back in Las Vegas. Has anybody? Is he going to stay? Is anybody going to pick him up?
There's no way. I think the only thing that changes is he might not get an extension that he desires.
Sure.
Until he proves something wrong.
Right.
But it really makes you wonder because before the Raiders played the Giants last year in week 16, 17, or 18, I think it was 17.
Yeah.
With the number 1 pick on the line. The Raiders said, Crosby, we're going to scratch Crosby because Crosby's hurt. We want to risk injury. And Crosby's like, fuck that number 1 pick. That had nothing to do with me. I'm healthy. I'm playing.
Right.
And they were like, no, you're not playing. We're
right.
And he left.
Yeah.
So that put the writing on the wall. So now you almost have to wonder, well, how hurt was he? If the Raiders said he was hurt, he said he wasn't, and then he flunked Baltimore's physical.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the Bears can get him on a cheap because the Bears were one of the teams that were rumored to get him.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I'm wondering if Dan Campbell reaches out and says, "Hey, would you like to come back to Michigan?" Do you think he would?
I don't know how much he liked Michigan, but
no. But I'm saying, I'll tell you how much he liked Michigan because they named the stadium. He put a bunch of money into Eastern Michigan Stadium, and I think they named it after him.
Well, that's fine. I'm saying I don't know if the Lions. Why do the Lions need another edge rusher?
To be on the other side of Hutchinson.
You know how rare that is?
Well, it'd be freaking cool.
Well, it would be cool, but isn't there other monies the Lions could spend their money?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean,
not to mention I don't want them to go to the Lions. So, so it's like, but
right.
Perfect.
All right. So that's that. We covered pretty much the. Do you think Kyler Murray will? This is my question. Kyler Murray was released from the Arizona Cardinals. Right. Do you think he'll ever play again?
Oh, absolutely.
Will somebody pick him up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Without question.
Okay.
Fuck, I think Steelers could.
Yeah.
I think the Colts could, depending on where Daniel Jones sits in his injury.
Could he be a backup in?
Where did the Packers? If too bad Grant Davis doesn't listen live.
Malik went to the Dolphins.
Okay, yeah. So he's going to be fine there.
Yeah.
Not a good fit for the Patriots. Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, Commander.
Romeo went to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Not that
the
matters.
Quarterback
with
we were talking about. Just,
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray will play in the NFL again. Yes.
It's rumored that he'll fall in Minneapolis.
See, I the guy put up some gaudy fantasy numbers. Just ask Fish.
Yeah. Because
Fish picked him up late, and he led a fantasy playoff charge for Fish. I don't think Kyler Murray's a bad fit in this New Orleans.
Well, there you go.
Because, Tyler Slaw or Blah or whatever the guy's name is isn't a horrible fucking option.
No.
He's not like Johnny Unitas. So, Kyler Murray to the Saints. You heard it here first on Flight Football. Anything else? Hot take.
All right. I'm going to actually write that down. I'm going to go Saints. All right.
That'll be our clip that we got to start doing to generate subscribers. So we're at the 1 hour, 4 minute mark. Clip that.
All right.
And we'll put it out as a short. Kyler Murray to the Saints. Book it.
There you go. All right. Okay. I do have one more question.
Yes. Hopefully I have one more answer.
Travis Kelce says he's returning for a 14th season. Should he?
If Mahomes is healthy, you can't go out like Travis did. I think last year was one of his worst years in recent memory.
You mean go out like Jason?
What's that?
I don't know. No, keep going. Going.
I said he can't go out with Patrick Mahomes if
he's healthy.
Yeah. If
okay.
Mahomes is healthy, he can't.
Travis has got to stay in. Okay. Gotcha.
So,
All right. That's it on the NFL for me.
that's it for sports for me.
College basketball?
We
There's
have
a little bit going on.
We have March Madness coming up. Go
We do.
for it.
Okay. So, obviously, we have the 68.
You're doing all the heavy lifting here.
We have the 68 teams that have to fill the bracket.
Yep.
Okay, 11 teams have secured a bid. You said Detroit Mercy pissed down their leg, and you watched that game. I know.
They were up most of the second half, fell behind, had a chance to tie, to send it into overtime, and got the shit rejected.
Okay. So 37 at-large bids will be selected on, I think, the Sunday the 15th. Yeah, Sunday. All right. Rutgers, Minnesota to play UCLA. That's going on, I think, at 9 p.m. Rutgers, Minnesota plays tonight. The winner will play UCLA. The winner will play MSU.
State. Yes.
Now, Iowa, who won today, will play OSU to play U of M. I'm thinking U of M is going to get to the finals. And the only other thing on the men's side, Miami of Ohio should meet the Akron Zips. I don't know. Is their mascot like a little plastic?
I think so.
Like, what the hell is a zip? Anyway, they should be in the final on Saturday. Why is that important? Akron is the only team in NCAA Division I basketball that is undefeated right now, and they're 31-0.
Correction.
Yes.
Miami is the only team. Akron.
Miami. Thank you. Miami is the only team that's undefeated at this point. So, Miami of Ohio.
And I stand by my word. Let's say Miami loses in the semifinals, and they're 32-1.
Right.
If they do not get an at-large bid, I will not watch 1 second of March Madness.
Google AI said, according to everything that's online, they should get to the finals and play Akron. Excuse me. Akron is actually favored to win the tournament. I don't know why, but
well, Miami's last 3 wins have been like nail-biting, buzzer-beating, amazing finishes. So they're by no means. I'm not saying they should be given a bye to the Final Four. That's not what I'm saying. Right. I'm saying if you're 31-0 in Division I, even if their first game in the MAC, they lose 99-60, 31-1,
right, with
a Division I schedule, right, is a fucking at-large team. Right. When there are teams that are barely 500.
Well, I think they
not even because I bet you there are some because you said there were 37 at-large bids, right?
Yes.
All right, so 30 of those at-large bids are warranted. They're the Michigan States of the world.
Yeah,
they win 2 tournament games.
Illinois,
so they'll be like 27-8.
Yeah.
Illinois will be 26-9. So 30 of those, 37. Okay, no brainer.
Yeah.
The other 7 are going to be like, well, they're 21-19, but they had a real good conference. If 31-1. And that's saying Miami's going to lose the first conference game. Right. If 31-1 doesn't get you in the tournament's a fucking bigger joke than the NFL playoff system with fucking Notre Dame up the chute.
Right. I would agree with that. So, on the women's side, just real quick, MSU was upset by 10-seed Illinois in the second round of the Big Ten tournament. I still think they're going to get in because they've been ranked in the teens the whole season, so they're going to get an at-large bid. U of M was beaten the semis by Iowa, and they finished 3rd in the conference. They'll obviously get, an at-large bid.
Well, yeah, if State's ranked in the teens most of the year, 1 loss is going to knock them out.
Nope. No.
Because the women are, I don't know if the women are 68, but the women are, it's a 60-something field, right?
Correct. So, yes.
Yes. The Lady Spartans are in.
I would think so. I would hope so. So that's all I got for basketball, and I think that's all I got for sports.
All right, you going to rate this? You're first.
Yes, I am. 4.09. I really enjoyed this.
And you know what? Jake called us out. Well, he didn't really call us out. He said one episode, I think you got to decide you're going to rate it versus styles. Oddly enough, Baby Maker would be my typical go-to, but as a porter, and porters are pretty, I like stouts better than porters. Porters are generally fairly drab.
Yeah.
But so as a porter, I'm ranking this. And as a beer of the night, I'm also I'm going to go 4.25 because this fucking thing had some love to it.
It did, didn't it?
It was very good.
I probably undersold it then. Yeah. All right.
Well,
I like your rating. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
All right. Well, 8.6 thousand people on Untappd slightly disagree with us, but not horribly. They went 3.78, which is a solid rating on a 5 scale, but I thoroughly enjoyed this beer.
Yes. No, I don't know what those people were thinking.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Going to do a little medulla oblongata. Third tasting, a New England hazy from Tarboro Brewing Company, a microbrewery in Tarboro, North Carolina. 6.5% ABV. IBUs. Good old Bobby Boucher. Looks like we have something written here. Let's see if my glasses can read this small font. Bobby Boucher IPA is a juicy, hazy IPA rolling on the river at 6.5 ABV, a partnership between Sound Rivers and TBC. A portion of all proceeds will go to making our water swimmable, fishable, and drinkable. The water boy on the label loves being in a sexy canoe, but sometimes, just sometimes, he wants to get his hop on. Now that's what I call high quality H2O. Bobby Boucher.
That's right.
So another beer that we're drinking,
Yeah.
supporting the cause.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Mary Ellen, Henry, Jonathan, and Alex were supporting the cause.
For sure.
But if this one is as good as the first two, we may have to put. Don't you have a tenacity over there?
That was my first glass.
Did I fuck the tasting room? God damn it, I went the wrong way. You know what?
That's all right.
There's no rule that we have to match.
There's not. And actually, like, and Grant, if you're listening, you told me I was going to Milwaukee, and you told me about Broken Bat Brewing Company. I really want to go back. I really love the atmosphere there. The food trucks outside.
I want to go back and do it all over, but I can't go back. I know.
I don't know. I'm not stumped, Dave. I'm stumped.
Embarrassed by that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there's no rule we have to have matching glasses, but I thought I had them lined up accordingly.
No.
Did you have a tenacity glass? Yours was first, eh?
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
What?
I'm going to blame you. I think you grabbed the wrong way.
I did not. I grabbed the front. I grabbed the first glass. I always do.
That's my story. I'm sticking to.
Why would I grab to the back? I'm going to do that.
Because you're an idiot.
Shit.
So now what we've learned, though, is if this is as good a beer as the first two, Mary Ellen, Henry, Jonathan, and Alex are going to have to pick out all our beers.
Yes. 100%. I think that's going to have to be the way it's going to go.
Now, you said I had to carry you in segment 1. You got to carry me in segment
Will do.
3.
And I will carry you all the way to the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. Because the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with delicious food and drink menu to please everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night? The Grand Central is a place to be on Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays, Wild Wing Wednesdays, if that is still going on, and I believe it is, Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, Sassy Saturdays, and Fun Days, Sassy Saturdays,
Sunday
Fun Days. Thank you.
Yes.
Got that mixed up. With drink specials every day. Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw, and you can check out the menu at their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
tell Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
All right. Where are we starting? A little,
yeah.
Finish the sentence?
Mike, finish this sentence, please.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Don't follow the motors. Come on, Dave. Don't follow the motorcycle off the course if you.
Don't follow the motorcycle off the course if you want to keep your nuts intact. I figured the motorcycle went off the course, and
so when do you see a motorcycle on a course?
In a race, but you know what we should do?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Cheers.
There you go. Cheers.
New England hazy.
Yep. So you said to keep your.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
I assume there was an accident involved.
If you want to win the marathon. So the LA Marathon, motorcycles don't cross the finish line in front of the runners, right? They veer off to one way or the other about a quarter mile before the finish. Now, I don't know if you saw this or not. I sent you the link and had you watch the video, hopefully.
I watched the video. I didn't see a motorcycle, and then I saw two guys running to the finish line.
So in that video, though, did you see the woman carrying the flag at about the quarter mile part and the guy saying what was going on? Excuse me.
I was watching the two runners, and it looked like the one guy elbowed the other guy.
Did you go far enough into the video? Because that particular video,
and I just watched the two guys running.
I'll have to look at it again. Hopefully, I didn't send you the wrong video. But typically, in big marathons like that, Chicago, New York, Boston, there's a motorcycle that is out ahead, making sure that people aren't in the way, kind of leading the lead runner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at 400 meters to go, the motorcycle veers off to the right, and the runner followed it. Now, the reason why the runner followed it is because there was a woman that ran out onto the course with a Kenyan flag out in front of the runner, maybe got him a little discombobulated, saw the motorcycle going to the right and followed it, and then went, oh, shit. Had to come back around the cones and get back on the course. And then you saw what happened. So if you didn't see what happened, folks, look up the LA Marathon 2026, the finish. So a high school cross-country coach from Michigan ended up kicking, and I don't know how he had, at the end of a marathon, I'm not quite understanding how he had that much energy left, but on a dead sprint and beat him to the finish line by one stride. So if the runner from Kenya didn't follow the motorcycle and have to backtrack and go around the cone and the people and back onto the course, that finish never would have happened. I mean, he would have been another, like, maybe, I'm going to say 50 meters ahead.
I'll have to rewatch.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch the video, because I was watching the video as if you were thinking that I would think that the guy was cheating, because it almost.
No, he wasn't cheating. There was no cheating.
It almost looked like the guy elbowed him out of the way.
Kind of.
And I was going to say no. He's
so now
race to the finish. I didn't.
Now rewatch. Jesus. Rewatch the video when you get a chance. But some of the questions are, because the woman ran onto the course, was that an issue with the course security? And did that kind of distract him? And he's like, oh, a motorcycle. Oh, I'm supposed to be following the motorcycle. And did he go off to the right? Oh, I'm supposed to go off to the right. Oh, crap. And people were screaming at him going, no, get back over here.
That's 100% on the runner. You can't just follow a random person.
All right.
Because they're probably all told in the.
They're saying should they split the prize money?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
He lost.
He lost. All right. Well, I know you've been frustrated.
I mean, unless it's proven that the guy from Michigan that won the race and the lady with the Kenyan flag are in cahoots.
Okay. All right.
He still shouldn't have followed the person because I'm sure there are rules. Hey, when we get to the finish, we're going to have a motorcycle running here.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, and I kind of agree with you, but I know that you can empathize with the runner because there was one time when you got really frustrated because I beat you in a race, right?
Yeah, but that was when you clearly cheated.
I mean, well, and it was a marathon walking race, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
well, so it was, but you clearly cheated on that one. That one.
I didn't cheat,
Mike. It's still in litigation. But
I did not cheat.
So
yeah, you're just a poor loser. You said all along you're a poor loser.
That's never been in question.
Right. So next one, finish this line, Mike. Most of the Van Allen Probe A, a 1,323-pound satellite that has been orbiting Earth for nearly 14 years, is expected to re-enter the atmosphere. Should be incinerated as it hurls through the atmosphere, though NASA said what?
It'll be taken out by an Iranian drone.
That some components will probably survive.
Oh, okay.
That presents a very slight, roughly 1 in 4,200 chance that someone will get hurt by one of the falling pieces.
And we chalk that up to it sucks to be you.
Yeah. So what if one of these pieces ends up coming down and, going through your house and taking off one of your arms?
Is there a lawsuit, do you think?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What do you think? Like all of a sudden you're watching WWE Raw and this piece of satellite comes through your house, takes off one of your legs.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm not going to work the next day.
All right. I got you. All right. Finish this one. When I think of tailgating, I don't usually think of the
painstaking effort to clean up the puke in my front seat.
No.
All right.
The Iditarod. The 1,000-mile dog sled race from Willow, Alaska to Nome with a ceremonial start in Anchorage. Obviously, there's a pretty good population in Anchorage, so they do a ceremonial start in Anchorage where hundreds of hot dogs, elaborate Bloody Mary bars, and other celebratory activities take place for the Iditarod. They set up crowds, cheered for the mushers and dogs.
How many people are there if there are hundreds of hot dogs? Fuck, Joey Chestnut almost eats 100 hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's Anchorage, Alaska, and it's still, there's like
hundreds of hot dogs. Step right up.
There's still like 3 or 4 feet of snow, so who knows what's going out? Who knows what's going on or who's coming out? But the Iditarod was this last week. So
is it over?
I think it's finishing up.
Because the Iditarod is like the Tour de France.
Yeah, right? In Alaska with sled dogs.
Yeah, sled dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
yes,
not this guy, but cruel and unusual punishment to a dog, to the animal, or no? Does PETA have a beef there?
No, they don't. If PETA would have had a beef there, they would have shut it down a long time ago.
I'm sure there are some.
They feed them pretty well.
PETA can have a beef. Yeah. Doesn't mean that everything gets shut down.
Right.
I mean, but I'm just saying. We're real big in the PETA contingent on flight football and anything else here, so I'm aware of that.
Are we?
Oh, for sure.
Some people say PETA stands for people eating tasty animals.
Well, there you go. So we're
I'm just saying that some people
we're a double then. We got both sides of the coin covered. But
yeah.
Really the dog running through the snow pulling somebody for the sake of a race.
I think they're having fun.
Are they really though?
Well, I will tell you,
but yet
I've run
bestialities of crime in some states.
How do you connect?
How do you know the dog? How do you know the animal's not having fun in that act? We just assume. But yet, all of a sudden, now the dog race, they're having fun in the dog race, getting whipped and harnessed and having to run through sleet, snow, and the fucking freezing temperatures. So,
how do you connect those two things?
I don't connect them. I don't think either one of them are right, to be honest with you. But
oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, in any event, I mean, someone who's run, countless 5Ks, I don't know, 24 10Ks, a few half marathons, and a couple of marathons. I mean, some of those dogs are trained to do that. If they didn't like it, they wouldn't do that.
No, wait a second, though.
Yeah.
You just proved my point.
Well, yeah.
All right, so you just ran 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, whatever you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, UFC,
yeah,
human beings, barbarically beating each other.
Sure.
Thumbs up, advertisers spend money.
Yeah.
It's a sporting event.
Yeah.
Michael Vick served time in prison for having dogs do this exact same fucking thing as human beings do.
Do they fight to the death? I don't know. It's a question. I don't know if those pit bulls fight to the death or not.
Not to the death.
Okay, well, that's what I'm asking.
One dog,
Do the
but
dogs...
the dog is usually put to death if he loses because it's a shame on the owner. But
I'm saying so I would say the difference would be if the dog is injured to the point where if
a horse breaks his leg, they shoot it.
Yeah, true. How often? I guess it's how often does it happen? How often does it happen in the dog fighting?
Well, dog fighting's illegal.
I don't know.
Dog fighting is illegal.
Oh, you're right. But why?
But me and you can get in the octagon and beat the fuck out of each other. And if you happen to die or I happen to die, it's like, oh, well, that's the risk he took.
Yeah, no, that's my question. Is that...
And everybody out there saying, well, the dog didn't have the option. Well, the dog's a fucking dog.
True. But my question is have you heard of anybody explain why the dog fighting is illegal?
Because it's cruel and inhumane to the dog.
But to the extent...
And then if you want to go to the gambling money side of it, whether it's illegal gambling...
No, I don't want to go to that.
Uncle Sam doesn't have his fucking claws into that.
Yeah. Well, it's illegal because Uncle Sam doesn't have his claws into it. But I'm just saying, I don't know. You bring that up, and I didn't have time to research it or look into it. But, with the dogs, do most of the losers die? Or they're just so maimed that they can't ever fight again?
They're put down like the horse with the broken leg.
All of them.
I don't know. Because I've never. I wasn't a card carrying member of Bad News Kennels.
So some some UFC fighters, boxers, occasionally, in a rare instance, die because of a hit.
Yeah,
very rarely. So it's
normally it's Korean boxers.
So it's not
for whatever reason that is. That's not a joke. That's weird.
That's a statistic. Yeah. So my question is it dog fighting illegal because there's such a high percentage of the losing dogs that have to be put to death? Horse racing's not illegal because the ones that break their legs, it's not often enough. It happens, but it's not often enough to make it illegal.
But there's money to be made at the Kentucky Derby. So I honestly think the reason dog fighting is illegal is because it's not sanctioned and it's not legalized and there's no money to be made by the government.
Right. I'm just wondering if you knew of any statistics. No, you don't. Okay. All right. Got it.
And I've never actually even been to a dog fight, so you might be right. Maybe it is to the death. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
Right.
You'd have to have an awful lot of fucking dogs to
Right.
run a dog fighting ring.
Yeah.
If they fight, because a field of 10 is down to 5 in one day. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah. Well, that might be why.
that's
a good question, though. That's a good question.
Ruby's in the, is it the squared circle in dog fighting?
I don't
Ruby's
know.
in the squared circle.
Oh.
She might have fucking slipped and just had a bad day and suffered a leg injury, but we can rehabilitate her.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't think they all
Okay.
are put down.
All right.
I think I'm 32 something.
33 and 26 and 1.
33 and 26. 33 and 26 math guy. Or 33 to 50. So we're at 60.
55%.
33 and 26 is 50.
And 1.
And a tie is 60. So we have 40 more to go.
Yep.
I need to go 7 and 33. God, I hope I can do this. My original thing was 30 and everybody laughed. So, 30's going to be easy. 30's going to be easy.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes. I want to get to 40. Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Number 74. Ready?
Yes.
Forget it. Jake, it's Chinatown.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Forget it. Jake, it's Chinatown. And that's about as much emphasis as I can put some inflection in it because I'm
going to get it wrong because my mind has just been swayed so much. Boy, I want to say Jack Nicholson's character was Jake in the movie Chinatown. I'm looking at my Roger Clemens picture right now. I'm just trying to gather strength from the rocket. Read it one more time. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Jake. When. Damn. This is one I'm going to go Chinatown. Jack Nicholson, 1974.
Holy shit. You even got the year. Oh, my God.
I thought it was just too fucking obvious to have this title. But I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, 1974. Yeah. So the character was not Jack Nicholson's character. It was his partner. Okay. It was spoken by character Lawrence Walsh, played by Joe Mantell, in the final scene of the 1974 film Chinatown. He says to the main character, private investigator Jake,
okay,
Gittes, or no, Gittis, Jack Nicholson's character.
Yeah.
I mean, did you read this?
No, I didn't read that.
I know you can't see it from there.
Liz and I seen Chinatown in cinema appreciation at Saginaw Valley State.
Yeah. After a tragic, corrupt, and unresolved ending. Yeah. Also starring Roman Polanski, Faye Dunaway, John Huston.
I've seen the movie.
Diane Ladd.
Oddly enough, unlike Apocalypse Now, I've actually seen Chinatown.
Okay. So it was nominated for 11 Oscars in total, but it only won Best Original Screenplay. Screenplay. Score would be the music.
I see. Yeah. That's why I didn't question it, because I thought maybe it did win music. But I'm very fucking impressed. But now,
wow.
Had you given another line from that movie, I just gambled. When you said it's Chinatown, I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm playing the odds, and I'm going to go Chinatown, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. So, all right. Kudos to you.
34.
Yes, sir.
So I get a 6 and. I'm going to get to 40%. No, I am. Because I don't even think we've had You Can't Handle the Truth.
Yes, we have, actually.
We have had that one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yep.
Well, there's one less I can get. But I'm sure I got that one.
Yes, you did.
All right. So, no, if someone dies tonight, Wednesday, March 11th, or tomorrow, Thursday, March 12th, they are eligible for Next One to Die on episode 327.
Okay.
That said, when a bull man-hater is the top bill of your Next One to Die list,
No,
it's a pretty weak Next One to Die list. So rest in peace, man-hater, who is a bowl champion, and Jake is into that.
Okay.
Why? Who did you know? Did I miss somebody that died?
God, I thought I saw somebody that was
Jake has sent me.
He's on top of it.
There's about 11 people that Jake has sent me.
Oh,
like,
you know
I don't know who that is.
No.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
The Boston lead singer died. Well, he joined the band in 2007, and Boston was like a 70s band, so he ain't getting on the list.
No. I think now that, there were a couple of them that were by suicide, so they don't make the NOTD.
No.
Yeah.
They disqualify themselves.
Yes, I understand.
So
that's maybe what I'm thinking about. I'll have to go back and look at it.
I mean, and I don't want the listeners out there to think that Jake's slacking.
No, he's not.
Jake's doing his due diligence and sending the shit out there. Now, the only thing that I'm dreading, there were a couple that he sent to both of us, and I didn't check that thread because I've got Jake's thread. So that,
Oh, I don't dare touch my phone right now.
I'm going. No, you know what? I've ended 326. When the bull is the main death.
All right.
It's a weak cast.
Okay.
Timing is everything, folks. Die when the time is right.
All right. There you go.
Do you have any, Dave?
Not really.
I don't
Not
either.
really.
All I do want to put a finishing touch, a bow, if you will.
Yeah.
We're on episode 326. My fuck you for 317 was the companies that make containers so people throw it out.
Are you still on that one?
Yesterday, I fucking tapped out. It's in my trash. I started it. So I typically need it twice a day.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was able to use it in the morning, but not my evening shower. So when the containers expect you to throw it out, which would have been 317 or earlier.
Yeah.
Lasted me to 326. So I got 9 extra weeks out of the custody. So fuck those people that give you containers that cause you to waste shit. Italy is up 6. Thanks, Grandpa Blackhawk. So that looks like the Americans will go as the 2 seed of whatever pool they're in. So 7-0 now. So, all right, done deal. Scooble said he's not pitching again. I don't think Bryce Harper should have been on the team. I don't think Clement should be on the team. Paul Goldschmidt shouldn't be on the team. For being the front runner favorite to win this fucking thing, I think there's a lot of holes in this team, especially when,
Well, yeah. I mean, clearly, because they're not the number 1 seed.
Well, they were the favorite going into the
Yeah, that's what. Correct.
And Italy's beating the brakes off everybody.
How is that possible? Italy being a baseball.
They'll get shredded by the Dominican.
That's what I'm saying.
Dominican versus Japan for the final. You heard it here first. You know what? I have an either or. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
Mr. Silver.
Yeah.
Lighten up. Or, well, hopefully they were trying.
Mr. Silver, lighten up. All right.
So, the Atlanta Hawks. I have to go to my phone here, folks, because it's part of the gimmick, if you will.
Well, that's where you're getting your information.
Right. So, all right. So, the Atlanta Hawks were going to host a theme night against the Orlando Magic called Magic City. Magic City night.
Right.
And I'm like, and the NBA said, this goes against our core values. We can't allow this. We got to stop it. I'm like, I thought it was just kind of like a spoof. They were ribbing their opponent because it was against the Orlando Magic.
Right. Maybe some, get a rabbit out of a hat.
Right.
Yeah.
But for those that are familiar with the Atlanta area, Magic City is a strip club, a fairly renowned strip club.
Right.
And the Hawks wanted to pay homage to Magic City. The Hawks are a shitty basketball team.
I remember reading this. And
the Hawks are a shitty basketball team trying to get interest, get people into come to the game. Where the NBA has a fucking tanking problem.
Right.
And I just wish they would have reached out to me because I could have got with Jamie. We could have put the Magic City logo with the Flights Football and anything else logo, the big Atlanta Hawks in the middle, and we'd given away blankets at Magic City night because but the NBA stepped down and squashed.
Right.
Well, that goes against our core values. It's like, something in the area that's, I don't know why a strip club is so influential to a major city, but
right.
It was. The NBA squashed it, and I say lighten up.
We do have a Swan Valley grad that is part of the Atlanta Hawks administrative team, not in advertising or, I don't know how much he had to do with.
Across the street?
No, he does not. His parents don't either.
I said used to.
He used to. Yeah.
Platt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think
it's a perfect tie-in.
I think it is too, and I'm going to reach out to him and say, hey, if you had any, say in this, kudos to you. I'm sorry this thing didn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I say, so lighten up, Mr. Silver. It's all about the dineros.
That's right.
There's no shame in that game. Those ladies are working hard. Please remember to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
That's right. All right. You got anything else?
No, I don't.
All right.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
Along the lines, again, thank you, Mary Ellen, Henry, Alex, and Jonathan. 3 fucking winners because I prefer the Deepas and the West Coast to the New England Hazy, but as New England Hazies go, another spectacular beer. Jake wants me to rate it and style a beer. I got to go 4.00 on this because New England Hazies are a bit at times.
Right. Because
I didn't get the on the Bobby Boucher. I went 4.00.
Right.
I think this was a fantastic. So 2 4s, a 4.25, and my favorite of the night, Leather Jacket, easily based on taste and style. Leather Jacket was great. All 3 were fantastic. Bobby Boucher, 4.00. What say you, Dave?
3.95.
All right.
For the same reason.
All right. So our on tap crowd, only 1.8 thousand people, but they weren't on the same page as us. Not a horrible ranking, but considerably lower than us. 3.55.
That's crazy. I don't.
Yeah, I think they were harsh. There were probably a few haters in there.
I don't get that. Anyway.
So.
Yeah.
I guess technically I like the Baby Maker first. I'm not changing my rating. That's all we got to say.
Yeah.
All right, David. Viewers, listeners, we thank you all. Come back. Go to, I've been putting posts on the YouTube channel. Liz voted. What was your favorite beer of the night, Dave?
My favorite was the porter.
And Liz voted that would be your favorite. If you go to our YouTube channel, there was a poll out there.
Oh, nice.
And Liz voted that because the question was what is Dave's favorite going to be? Liz voted Porter, so she wins. So Liz is the non-viewer next week's listener of the week. Thanks, hon. Love you. But as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.